New year, new style. Hardstyle, that is. I have a brand new project to present to you. A couple disclaimers. I've never made hardstyle before. And other disclaimer, my microphone, wherever it went, is broken. So I'm currently using voice memos. Okay? But I thought, gotta be careful not to be loud. I figured this is important. I gotta put this out. So here we are. Hopefully it's not too disturbing. So first, I won't go over too much about this intro. It's just a piano and like a pad. But here is the lead on top. And then here's the synth underneath. And coincidentally, these are also the chords, and this bottom line is the bass. Whoopsies. So then, it's not very detailed in the beginning, but the second and third pattern just kind of add on to that, and then I have these other chords in the background. And then I have a little volume automation clip for this shaker top loop. There we go. And okay, and then there's a gated pad underneath here somewhere. Which one? That one. And then this one I added another lead layer. Cool. And then here's when it gets serious. This is when we sweep up into this kind of like pre-drop breakdown section. Okay, so what these are just Serum presets. They're part of a pack, a hardstyle for Serum pack. So that's where I found those. They'll be in the file as well if you download it. And the chords, these, are also in Serum. So for hardstyle, I figured I'd transition over to Serum because they have more like, I don't know, not like, I don't want to say machiney sounds, but I don't really know how to explain it. Silent is good for house and stuff, though. I'm sure you can make hardstyle in Silent, but I don't know. I had the Serum pack, so here I am. There's another lead in which I have this little, like, just this plain old little dude down here. I'll play him. And that's literally nothing. That's just the initial, like, when you open Serum. But what I did was, here, I'm going to rename this because it used to be a vocal, so hold on. Okay. It used to be a vocal. That isn't, okay. It has a glitch on it. And just the crusher and the Valhalla room. So I thought that sounded cool. And then I also use that in the pre-drop right here. Like just standalone. So here's the build. Oh, here's a bass. That's in Serum as well. I should probably unmute those. The bass is in Serum too. And I should also point out that all of these are sidechained to the same bus here. And it's a very tight sidechain because this is hardstyle, so it's got to be really tight. So here is and drop claps. And then the infamous impact. And, okay, and then I have two kick patterns just to point out. Here's one of them. Normal kicks. And then here's the like more hardstyle kick. And that comes in later. So for the build, I just use the normal lighter kick. Just as like a build. And then I have these cool little snares. And the drop claps are still going. And I cut the chords at the end so it sounds cooler. I was just playing around with them. Okay, I'm going to point out a couple things. One is that I have a filter for the lead, and it's my same filter that I use for everything, Tom LP filter, the best filter out there. And if you have it, and if you're wondering how to create automation with it, you go up here and browse parameters where it says cutoff frequency, you right click and create automation clip, and then you can play with that like there. Also, I have an automation for the kickstart. I have to keep tapping my phone, that's annoying. Okay. I have an automated kickstart because I didn't want it to be like right away. So that kind of builds into it as well. That's that one. And then I have a pitch on the snares automation. As you can see, what I do there is put the range up to 10, right click automation clip, and then I can build the pitch from there, and you can see it kind of climbing there. So what else? That's it. Okay, so here's the drop now. Okay, so what I learned kind of recently, before I made this, when I was playing around with this Hardstyle pack once before, I learned that the Hardstyle kicks, you don't have to like find a sample kick and put it on a piano roll. They just come in the sample pack. Check it out. Like this. So you pretty much just match it to your bass line and then you're good. Also, there's a new bass here. It's a bit cooler and more hardstyle-y. Okay. And these chords are shorter now, you can tell here. I kind of wish they were a little longer, but I have that tight kickstart going, so I can't really do anything about that. So then I have this, you know, that little initial lead I had earlier here. I just have a long note for it as well that I use to kind of drag right into the drop because it sounds cooler. Okay, now for this melody, I wanted the notes to slide, and it helps if you go up here to the main swing in the rack and you put it to something above 15%, your notes will slide more frequently, I found. So if you have notes that are close and or going on top of each other like this, they will slide. Some presets don't slide the notes, but enough of them do in this lead to where it still sounds cool. I've had it before where none of the presets slide, and it's kind of weird. Like, I'm sure you could adjust the cutoff for it, but you know. So this second lead is just a variation of the first. It has some different notes. And it also climbs down into the next portion of it. And that part's just like a deeper lead that will filter out. And then I changed that little ending section to the normal kicks as well. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it, right? A couple of things I'll point out that I enjoyed about this the most was the snares, like playing with the snares and the pitch of those, because that's fun. Oh, I also added hats in here because I thought it might be a good idea, so I just tried it out. They're really quiet and they don't have anything on them, so it's just pretty plain, but they sound cool. It's just kind of filling up the background. I think that's it. I'll go over some of the effects. So on the lead, there's a Valhalla room. Of course, if you don't have the Valhalla room, you can just use a the fruity reverb and just drag it like there, and then wet it up a bit and the decay up a bunch. I mean, not a bunch, but a little bit. And then the EQ, I kind of like how hardstyle leads are a lot more trebly, so you don't have to, I don't know, they kind of already sound nice, so I don't have to adjust it, just the mids down a bit. I don't know, I definitely like the rave sort of style. And then a sausage fattener, because sausage fattener. And if you don't have sausage fattener or anything, you could always just make it louder. Or put not such big reverb on it. Maybe that would sound good. Anyway, what is this now? Is this the chord? Yep, okay. So that's just a plain reverb. I didn't need the big Valhalla one. And then these EQs are really boring, but I don't know. I felt like I had to do something to them. And then the filter. Yeah, okay. So I automated the filter for both the lead and the chords, but they kind of do the same thing, like here and here. So it's not a big deal that they're separate. I just didn't want to have them on the sidechain bus where everything leads to, because the bass leads to that, and I don't need to filter the bass at all. Ooh, oh, I was going through the effects. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, the glitch in the reverb, and then this is just the bass. Oh, is it not? Wait, what is this? Wait a second. Oh, it's the kicks. Okay, so I EQ'd the kicks just so they wouldn't, because they sounded really scratchy when I just had them plain, so I just wanted to take that scratchiness out and just have the bass remain. You don't have to ask why this is routed all the way over here, because whenever I route it to something and then want to unroute it, it doesn't make any noise. Like, it just doesn't work anymore. But then if you route it to just something random, it'll start playing again. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really dumb. But that's just a pre-drop vocal. I didn't really end up doing a lot with it. It's only here. I kind of just use it for noise, but there's a glitch on it, just the crusher and the reverb. So, and that's the snare, because I was like, why the heck does the snare sound so boring? And I was like, I need a reverb on that. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and if you want to download it, it'll be in the description. And leave a like if you enjoyed. Any suggestions for different styles or genres or whatever in the comments, you can leave comments. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year, and I'll see you then in the next year.